Hello mga kababayan, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Laruan ni Obi-Wan. So the figure that we have right here is the Red Hood Unmasked version. So practically this figure is Jason Todd. So we already had several iterations of this figure, and this is the variant. We have the unmasked version. And this is marketed as the Mcfarlane Gold Label Collection. So, is it really worth the purchase or that label? Well, let's see. As expected, since this figure is Jason Todd, we would have the crowbar. And surprisingly, we don't have any accessories like a knife, a pistol belt, or a gun that goes with the figure, but it comes with two swords. So as to the origins of this sword, I am unfamiliar with, so I still have to research these two items. But it looks like it's the same sword, just this one has a different effect to it. But judging from the look of it, I think this is the sword of Azrael. So how Jason Todd came in possession with the sword of Azrael is still to be known, or I have to research on it. So let's get on with the review. So practically this is just what we get out of our gold label collection purchase. And the other things that come with it is a trading card and a figure stand. So those are the contents of the box. Let's proceed. So this is my second time, or my second encounter with this kind of problem. The first time I had this problem was with a black suit Superman figure. The black suit Superman figure had two arms not attached so well. So when I took it out of packaging, the arms just fell off packaging. This time, the right arm is not so secured in the socket. So you could see how these things are secured in their socket. So I think, I don't know whether it's the way I took it out of packaging, or they just didn't shove this arm into the connection joint that well when they packaged this figure. So is it possible to pop it back in? I think so, yes, but I'll do that later because this is a point where, okay, so let's see if I could, because I have another thing on mind. If that's the thing with these figures, and the neck is up to the ear area, it's all black, and the body looks really nice. So I'm thinking of a custom figure for this. So I've got two Batman Beyond figures, and I'm thinking of swapping bodies with it. But so just to discover what's underneath this small flimsy jacket, and also to note we have a quality control issue over here. So that's a hole. Is it by purpose that's there? I really don't know, but yes, we have a hole over there for the jacket. So let's pop this arm back in, and let's go on with the review. Okay, so let's go with details of the figure. So the easiest part first, which is articulation points. So the head is on a ball joint, and for the arms we have, as you have seen earlier, the connection points. So that is seems like a semi butterfly joint. So we have side to side motion, we have rotation, and upward and downward movement for the arm. We have 2 points of articulation for the elbow area and we still have those big pins over there, but it's painted in black. So for the body area, we have 2 points of articulation on the torso. So we have an articulation point over here and an articulation point over there. So those are ball joints. So standard DC Mcfarlane articulation points. We still don't have any articulation points on the thighs. We have 2 points of articulation or bend for the knee, and the foot is on a ball joint, and we have a swivel for the toe area of the boot. So as for details, the thing that really caught my attention with this figure is that head sculpt. So I was thinking when I saw this figure, I wanted to have that head sculpt for my Batman Beyond figure because I have two, so I would have an unmasked version of Terry McGinnis. Since this figure really doesn't have so much accessories, what can it boast with regards to playability? Well, to be honest, this is the kind of figure that if you have a lot of extra accessories like this lying around or in your accessories bin, this is the type of figure that you start dressing up with whatever accessories that you have. So for example, you have an extra pair of guns or pistols, then pair it up with this figure. Or you made a belt, utility belt or an ammunition belt of some sort, that is you pair you with your figure. And if you have extra knives laying around or swords or knife like this is the time to pair it with your figure. Overall, it's really not that too bland or exciting because we already have a version of this Red Hood figure that is the full complete version, the two pistols, the masked head, and I think there's a version that has a knife, or I might be wrong. But just this figure, let's just talk about this figure. This is the figure, as I have said earlier, this is the figure that you accessorize. And that is the head that I'm going to put on my Batman Beyond figure for the Terry McGinnis look. Because for those collectors who collected the DC version by Mattel before Mcfarlane, then you know that there are two versions of the Batman Beyond figure, the masked version and the unmasked. So I would have this head to go with that figure. So with all those talking points that I already discussed, let's get on with the photos and the video shots.